Welcome back to the ABC Murders. It's time to talk to Lady Clarke, but before I do that, let's just take a look around this foyer or hallway.
It would be rude to make Lady Clarke wait any longer.
I guess not. Can I at least take a look at the mirror? You know he wants to. Yes. She's upstairs, or is she through here?
It would be rude to make
Upstairs. There she is. She's not doing too well.
It would be rude to make Lady Clarke wait any longer.
All right.
This poor woman is very ill.
Shaking hands. I don't know about clenched fists, but those don't look like clenched fists, but her hands are shaking.
Please tell the nurse to hurry. Please.
Medicine?
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
So do I need to get the nurse? Where's the nurse? What is this on the ground?
It would be rude to make Lady...
Do I get the nurse? Where's the nurse? Is she in here? Or he?
It's closed.
Can't go through there, right?
It would be rude to make Lady...
But she's in no state to have a conversation, but...
I am not going to leave.
So the only place I can go is up there. I don't see a nurse anywhere in here. Do I try to initiate a conversation and that's what brings the nurse out?
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing. The Clarke residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clarke's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
Sumatrian lioness. There it is.
Here is the skeleton key.
Is there anything else to observe here? Doesn't seem like it.
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra. It is not the right time.
Okay, so that's not the medicine. Is this the medicine closet?
Lady Clarke is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine to ease her suffering.
Still have that spring. No?
Lady Clarke
Is it here? Or is it this?
Lady Clarke is in...
Obviously not. Is this it?
Lady Clarke is in...
Is it upstairs then? Is this it? This looks like it has a keyhole in it. It's a faucet.
Lady Clarke is in pain. It's closed.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better now. Thank you for your help.
You asked for me, chère madame.
Yes. Yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Grey.
Miss Grey? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. Immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh.
Well, it's clear that Lady Clarke was no fan of Miss Thora Grey. And she probably knew that Miss Thora Grey was making moves on...
This subject would probably be useful to me.
She was making moves on Carmichael Clarke's brother. What do we have here on the ground?
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Probably for a puzzle. Can I take a look in the mirror?
I've finished with this subject.
You can't look in the mirror? Come on, Poirot.
I've
You know you
finished
want to. Anything else down here?
She is sleeping. I must find a way to wake her up gently.
What's this on here? It's a puzzle. Spring and two pieces that kind of look like a comb. There's a crank, a box, with a hinge. Does the hinge open? It does. There's a mechanism inside. Okay. So these pieces go in there. Ah, broken spring.
I have to put a new spring here.
Yes, yes you do. This is where that spring comes in.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
No, which one though? Try this one first. This is 2. Do I put both of them on there? 3. Maybe there's a third piece.
does not make any sound.
I need a third piece. That's fine. I'm missing a piece. There it is.
This object would probably be useful to me.
Okay, so the gold comb is number 1. The bronze is 3. The silver is 2.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes, Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her, but for me she was nothing but a hypocrite.
I'm gonna play along with her.
You're probably right, madame.
You have seen through her. I'm so pleased that I've convinced you.
You are very harsh. Do not forget that the girl is an orphan.
Yes, and she used the fact to get around men. Take Franklin. He's fallen for her sweet-talking charms. Oh, he's a lovely boy, very plucky and sure of himself. But so naive. Oh, when it comes to women.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Is she an accomplice?
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
It would be best to leave her to sleep now. The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Is there nothing else I can look at while I'm here? I think I've looked at everything. Alright. Let's pick up the phone.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you? Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I questioned Lady Clarke, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly. But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty orphans, mine old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
I don't really know if she was an accomplice to the murder, but it's definitely possible.
How am I going to open this trunk? Let us examine it.
So it looks like there's 4 combination locks. Let's see. There's a handle here. 1927, China, Beijing, 1927. Might that be the combination? Let's see if there's anything else on the trunk. Nope. One, 9. Two, 7.
Leaving the code on the trunk. What a strange character Franklin is.
What do we have here? There's a clock. That's at 12:12. I can move the hands. Not exactly sure where I'd want to put them again. I could go to 1927 again, which would be 7. Actually, no. This is the... I can only go to... I can't do 27. I have to go 25 or 30. It won't let me stop halfway between 7:30 or 7:25. Just leave it as is until I find some clues. Can I look at these pictures? 28. Is he in the Middle East? Can I move these? Oh, I can. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Can't move them. Can't move this either direction now. I have to leave it as is. All right, and this one. 31. Can I go the other way? No, it only goes this direction. I can't go back. Can I go the other direction? No. Seven. I've seen 31, 7, 28 so far. 5. 20. 31, 7, 28, 5, and 20. Look at this, what we have here. $31. Are those letters of the alphabet? 31. Let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Hold on, let me start again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. letters of the alphabet. Because we're dealing with a clock here. This probably has a puzzle that has to do with the clock. Sure, can I rotate this? There's nothing else. Can't look at this anymore. Okay. I suppose this key goes into there. No. Looks like a button. Can't really do anything with this right now. 31 and 7. 28. This one's 5 and 20. If I add all the numbers up, for example, 31, 7, 38, 50, 66, 86, 91. So if I set this to 9 and 1. So. Oh, I can't put them back. Okay. That's cool. So I can look at them again. Just to make sure I got my numbers right. That's it. Can't go anymore. Alright. 31. Yeah, there aren't even 31 letters in the alphabet, so I can't be letters in the alphabet. Unless I do 31 minus 7 maybe? Which would be 24, which would be X. Maybe I gotta set these all to numbers. Maybe I set this to 7. This is just gonna be 28. I can't do 28 on the clock because 28 I can't do as a letter in the alphabet because it only lets me do every 5 minutes. I could do 20. I could set it to 720, I suppose. Maybe set this on a picture that doesn't have a number. Kind of just taking shots in the dark now.
So, what is this sound?
Ah.
I should be able to open the trunk now.
So it was time on the clock. Okay. Oh, I have to zoom in on it first.
There we are.
Oh, that wasn't a keyhole. That was a latch. All right. Wow. More puzzle goodness. Open this. Should be able to lift that right up, right? Yep. Highlands malt Scotch whiskey. Glenlister. 14-year-old, 25-year-old, 25, 14, 1779, product of Ireland. This guy liked Irish whiskey. Oh, and Scotch. Okay.
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clarke really has refined tastes. Whiskey and other good...
Okay, what about these drawers? Nothing there. There. What is this? Tools.
Why has Franklin put
Ouch.
an Allen key inside his trunk? I'll borrow it for a minute.
Is it used for this? No? Do I need to put...
An Allen key. It can be used in 5 positions.
Right, I need to set it to the right position. No. No. Nope. Yes. What about these? Can I open this? No. Ah, more Allen wrench goodness.
An Allen key. It can be...
I think this is the one.
Another screw.
This one? Same.
This engraving is not very easy to understand. I need to sort it out.
Is it a map of the world? Wow, this is one heck of a puzzle. A lot to do. Oh, okay. This moves the outer ring and that ring. Ah, they snap into certain positions. Okay. This moves those. Okay. Those are all good. But that also moves that. How about this one? Can I move that? I can't move the inside. I'm going to need to move all of this over. Probably to about here. Crap, that moves those two. What do I need? Do I need to move these to like that? Then that doesn't line up with that one. And I'd have to move those here. We're getting there. moves those. Okay, that moves this. Let's try and get... Then I can move these together. So I need to move these as a set. I'm also going to need to move that, which also moves that right. So I think I need to move these over to here. Okay, but this is going to move those here. If I move this, that also moves that ring. If I move this, that only moves this ring by itself. Okay. But now this doesn't, this part doesn't line up. So I'm going to have to move everything over. Maybe over to here. This whole mass is going to have to be over there. I need to move it a good ways. Here. And I should move... No, because I need to keep these together. So I need to move that. Like so. Still doesn't line up. I need to go over a little bit more. Still doesn't line up. Okay, almost there. One more click over, I think, is where it will.
Franklin must really love his country to have an engraving in his trunk. I think I heard the panel above release.
It's the UK.
A
signet
signet
ring.
ring? A signet ring with a code written on it. 1587. It may be useful to me.
$15.87. Now where can I use that? Can I look at this now? Arsenic trioxide thallium. Miss Thornton Gray. Palmside. Churston, Devon.
Miss Thorogray, Comside, Churston, Devon. Arsenic trioxide thallium.
The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25th, 1928. Carr, Charlotte.
The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Carr, Charlotte.
Can't open the drawers. Huh? The letters. Okay. Back out. Oh, what the hell was that date on that signet ring? 1578? I think it was 1578.
4 Chinese symbols are engraved on this padlock.
Oh, wow.
Well, well. The characters engraved on this disc resemble those engraved on the padlock.
Can I move this at all? I sure can. Oh, I can make him face a certain
That's
way.
it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Ah, okay. So I gotta get them all to face the correct direction.
The position of this character looks right to me. That's it. This character appears to be the right way round. That's it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Oh, I have the signet ring. I can always look at it. Excellent. Okay.
Very good. All the circles are facing the right way. What are they showing me?
This one's the furthest to the left, so I think this one's gonna be first. So it's this character. Okay.
No, it's not the right code. Let us check the Chinese characters again.
I know, I'm not done. Don't get ahead of yourself, Hercule. I can't memorize all these Chinese characters all at once. I need to do them one at a time. Okay, now this one. And this one.
At last, the cupboard is open. Helmet, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped. Helmet, flask, and rifle.
Oh, it's a helmet. Was he a soldier? Because the rifle and the flask, okay, he could just be a hunter. A helmet is a little bit much. Well, I suppose it could be for safari, I don't know. The English countryside is back in fashion. By English, I don't mean British, but a very specific image of rural England. A patchwork quilt of green fields, bordered by hedgerows, a landscape where skylarks sing and wildflowers flourish. A bucolic, idyllic, peopled by honest, hard-working farming folk, gathering in the harvest. Genteel and wild, English countryside revisited. Alistair Bradford.
Genteel and wild, English countryside revisited. The Railway Children, E. Nesbit.
Oh, railway children. Someone has a liking to trains, just like the killer. A family who moved to Three Chimneys, a house near the railway after the father who works at the Foreign Office is imprisoned after being falsely accused of spying. The children befriend an old gentleman who regularly takes the 9:15 train near their home. He is eventually able to prove their father's innocence and the family is reunited. The family take care of a Russian exile, Mr. Szczepansky, who came to England looking for his family, later located, and Jim, the grandson of the old gentleman who suffers a broken leg in a tunnel. For Franklin, Aunt
For
Effie's.
Franklin, Aunt Effie's Christmas, 1910.
As with previous decades, in the 1930s, Hong Kong was the gateway to China, and all international flights terminated at this British outpost. By 1937, trans-Pacific flights from North America to China were becoming more regular, with a commercial run from San Francisco through Honolulu, Midway, Wake Island, and Guam to Hong Kong. Imperial Airways also carried passengers and mail into Hong Kong as part of its mail route to Australia. Passengers in this line would stop in Penang before disembarking in Hong Kong. Traveling in China, a practical guide for English travelers.
Traveling in China, a practical guide for English travelers.
We have a map of the world. Another puzzle. There's all these panels around.
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking it. This plate appears to be... This plate appears to be... I think that signet ring should be placed here.
Before I place it there, let me look at it again. 1587. Remember that. Okay.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
They're animal prints. Footprints. I have no clue what pattern I'm supposed to make with these. Apologies if you hear those sirens and the realities of inner city life. Yeah, I'll start the puzzle over. I need a clue as to what pattern you need to do with those animal footprints. South Africa, 1922. Greater Kudu.
February 1922, South Africa. July 1920, Alaska Peninsula. Franklin appears to be very active.
Tennis rackets. Rifles. Hunting trophies.
Franklin Clarke appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Good, it's safe. Okay, we'll leave off here, because I have no idea how much longer it's going to take me to solve this puzzle and go through here. That could take 15 minutes or an hour, so we'll come back, look around this place some more, and try to figure out the pattern I need to set for those animal footprints around the map.